6.5. In a series price, Chicago plus 300 and Golden State minus 360. Here's a quote. It's a different era now, and today's game is played at a pace unlike in the 90s. Sherman told ESPN, players are bigger, faster, and stronger than back then. The 95 Bulls went 46-33 and won against the spread during the regular season. The Warriors went 40-39-3 against the spread during the 2016-17 regular season. Now, y'all know me. I'm old school and everything. I think it's blasphemous that people try to put LeBron James over Michael Jordan and this, that, and the other. I just think that's crazy. As great of a player as LeBron is, he ain't no damn Michael Jordan, okay? But let me say this. Vegas likes him for a reason. And just to casually look at the starting fives of both of these teams, I know this is just pie in the sky. This is what we do in sports talk radio, I know. I know. But this is what we do. But looking at the starting rosters, the starting fives for both of these teams, I put them side by side, point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center. All right, let me tell you how I evaluate this thing. I just go man versus man. Steve Kerr, okay? Steve Kerr at the point guard position against Steph Curry at the point guard position. Hated it. Steph Kerr dominates. Steph Curry. And you know what? I just thought about this. So I'm basically going down and saying, giving a check mark to whoever, would win this particular matchup. I think that we might need to give, a little bit more than that. So clearly, Steve Kerr versus Steph Curry, I'm giving the check mark to Steph Curry. But I think that I'll actually give him, because it's so much of a mismatch, they both weren't really known for playing defense. But I think I got to give Steph Curry not just one check, but 2 checks. Maybe even 3 checks over Steve Kerr. So Steph Curry, clearly, 2 checks over Steve Kerr. MJ, Klay Thompson. MJ, it's not even, okay. So I'll give 2 checks to MJ over Klay Thompson. He would destroy Klay Thompson. That's not even, Klay plays good defense, but damn it, that's MJ. Then you have Scottie Pippen and Kevin Durant. Ooh-wee. Now it starts to get real. Now it starts to get real. Scottie, phenomenal defense. I can see Scottie giving Kevin Durant a hard way to go scoring offensively. I could. But he is KD. He is the Slim Reaper. He is a guy with a silky smooth game, one of the best offensive games that I've ever seen in my life. And he is 7 foot. What was Scottie? 6'8", 6'9", if that, maybe 6'7", 6'8". So I think that we have to give the advantage to – let's just leave that one unchecked right now. We'll come back to that one. Dennis Rodman and Draymond Green. Not even a question. Draymond Green gets a check mark over Dennis Rodman. And I know Dennis Rodman's a Hall of Famer, one of the greatest defensive players of all times, but his game was very, very minuscule in comparison to Draymond Green, what he can do offensively as well. They both got that hard-nosed edge, tough, dirty at the same time, some elements to their games that are dirty as well. So, yeah, I'm taking Draymond over in that battle as well. Then you got a couple of throwaway players at center position. You had Luke Longley for the Bulls back then. You had Zaza Pachulia and JaVale McGee, I guess, is a combination right now for Golden State. So I'll just scratch through that. They just going to cancel each other out. They both, for the most part, are just taking up space. But based on the check numbers, the marks that I have, man, and in the guys that from Vegas, they talked about it. They were right, man. The game is just different now. The game now is just way much more up and down. And, yes, the Bulls were a phenomenal team, 72 wins, couple of the greatest players ever, man. But these boys going to hit them threes for Golden State. Like, I don't see the way that they run up and down the court. I don't see that being stopped. Like I see them still penetrating and kicking the ball to somebody wide open behind 3, and they're being able to knock down the shot at a high efficiency. So Y'all know me. And you listen to the Doug Stewart Show. Y'all know me. We used to say that a lot back in the day. As much as I hate to say this, I think that if I had to put my money on it, I might side with this year's Golden State Warriors. Yeah. I think I would have to side with this year's Golden State Warriors. And that's damn near blasphemous. Also factor into this as well. That Bulls team that went 72-10, they didn't go through the playoffs without a loss. This is a very real thing now, y'all. This is a very real thing now that is possible. As a matter of fact, I think we're on the side of probable, based on what we've seen in the first two games, that the Golden State Warriors are going to sweep this series, which will mean they'll go 16-0 in the playoffs. Even the Bulls back that year didn't do that. And it's for a reason, because they got everything that you need in a squad. And I know a lot of this conversation is blasphemous. I want to get y'all thoughts on it, and I know it's just pie in the sky, but this is what we do. Cornelius Small says, per Skip. Maybe he's talking about Skip Bayless. Jordan didn't shoot the three. Jordan did shoot the three, but not like these boys right now. No. In relative terms, no. He didn't shoot the three like these guys today in basketball. Jordan didn't shoot the three, so if all you doing is getting twos and the possibles and ones against four certified three-point shooters, it may be a wrap. Yeah, just the simple math of it tells you it's going to be tough for the Bulls back then. They didn't have a plethora of three-point shooters like these guys here. Very proficient, just like Cornelius Small says. Draymond Green shoots three-pointers. Your power forward is shooting three-pointers at a very good clip. Like when Draymond shoot a three, you don't cringe. You don't be like, nah, Draymond, that's a bad shot. You don't say that. You really think that it's going to go in. And he's playing power forward. Rashad Grismore. Oh, what up? The Grizz is in the chat room. What up, Grizz? Long time, bro. So the Grizz says, different set of rules. Guys are soft today. Stop it. Green is a bench player on any other team. Okay, as far as the rules, you're right. More hand-checking back in the day, more physicality. If they could play that way today, they'd probably knock the Golden State Warriors off their game to a degree. How much to a degree? Would it be enough to win a series against them? I don't know. And for you to say Draymond Green would be a bench player on any team, I guess you're saying back then or now, you have been smoking crack over the last couple of months. We haven't heard from you. You thinking about Draymond Green, second-round draft pick coming out of Michigan State? No. We're talking about Draymond Green today. The Draymond Green has dominated. Has been a phenomenal basketball player on both ends of the courts. A leader. He's actually the leader of this Golden State team. Okay? No, Draymond Green is not a bench player. You may have been able to say that maybe the first year or two of his career, but not now, bro. I disagree with you on that. We can agree to disagree. From Dobby, it's no more real than the Lakers going 15-1, except they lost the first game of the finals, I believe. From, who we have here? Mr. Harper, VP of Ninjaville, too much firepower. Yeah. From Dobby, the biggest mismatch on this hypothetical is Steph versus Kerr. Right. Like Steph easily. Now, remember, and I think somebody said in the chat room earlier, that Ron Harper started. Ron Harper didn't start. Ron Harper came off the bench. Steve Kerr was the starter, okay? Ron Harper probably, if you go back and look at the minutes of that year, Ron Harper probably, and you remember they used to call Ron Harper a poor man's Jordan. Ron Harper was the deal when he was in Cleveland. Injuries and, a little bit long in the tooth. He lost a couple steps or two, but Ron Harper was that dude. Ron Harper probably, if we were to go back and look at it, probably amass more minutes in a game than Steve Kerr, but Steve Kerr was the starter. All right, I just went off the Durham starters, the depth chart from that particular year and this year. So, yes, if Steph don't go for 35 every night on Steve Kerr, Matter of fact, what probably would happen is after Steph destroyed Steve Kerr for like the first 6 or 7 minutes, Ron Harper would probably come in, who was a very good defender. Ron Harper would probably come in and play the rest of the game. Yeah, but we're talking about all types of hypotheticals here or whatever. I just went with the starting lineups. So I get what you're saying. It would be total domination against Steve Kerr. I mean, to the point where, Ron Harper would have to come in and try his best to stay in front of that dude. Period. From LD from the D, Green is a bench player on any other team. Dude, you need to go back with you. I don't agree with Grizz on that one. Draymond Green is the glue guy for everything that they do there. I love Draymond Green's game. That ninja's dirty. He'll kick you in your testicles, but that player, man, that dude is a player. He does everything. Everything. Love his game. From Angry Black Man, he says the 96 Bulls played every team at full strength. The Warriors didn't. The Warriors would struggle against these Bulls and the Shaq-led Lakers. 90-0 rules. It wouldn't be fair to these Warriors. Doug playing internet radio again. Okay, I don't know. Actually, in talking about the Bulls, I think the best all-time team is the 87-88 Lakers. Period. I think that was the best team of all time. Or that's the best team I've seen in my lifetime, but y'all know that I'm biased. So when you ask me who was a better team, give me the 87-88 Lakers over this 95-96 Bulls any day. Give me those guys over this year's Golden State Warriors over the Bulls because of Kareem. Period. What you going to do with Kareem? We going to feed it down to Kareem every single time down the court. I just talked about Luke Longley and punk-ass Zaza Pachulia. Man, Kareem would go for 50 every night on the boys. What you going to do with Kareem? What you going to do with Kareem? What you going to do with Magic getting the ball to Kareem in such a nice position down on the blocks? What you going to do? You can put Zaza Pachulia on Kareem. Kareem going for 40 every night. Every night he going for 40. And that's all we're going to do. We're going to slow it down. And we're just going to feed the ball to Kareem. Feed me, Seymour. There's a lot of hate. A lot of hate for the Lakers and a lot of hate for Kobe Bean Bryant. I don't get that at all. When we get back, man, we'll talk some Braves baseball. Matt Kemp might be up for the All-Star game. We'll get to all of that coming back next on the Doug Stewart Show. I don't know about y'all. Draymond Green, a bench player? Come on, man.
Yeah. 13-17. 17-13. 11-37. Yeah. Pull up on the scene. Pull up with my team. And I'm on 3 things. What the fuck you mean? Purple, white, and green. Purple, white, and green. I ain't never going back to broke again.
Okay, I put up with my team, you brought yours. That's a combination. She hit my line, back to back. That's a combination. Broke the dough down to the game, had the combination. Got the Jew, that's why you clawing for some conversation.
Yeah. Look at Molly Lean, combo number 3. Look me in my eyes, tell me what you see. Young nigga about racks and bands. Combine that and flex on Instagram. Goddamn. Double cup, pull me up, let me begin. Fuck is you saying? Tell me I beat it, I wake up and do it again. Combo. Make your face do the George Condo. My flow, Pablo, Picasso. I know, I'ma pull up on your gate. What's the combination? I got my friends, you got your friends. It's a compilation. Come and take a trip with me. Let's go on vacation. 100s, 50s, 20s. What a combination. Yeah. Pull up on the scene. Pull up with my team. and I'm on 3 things.